Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Well, this is the Monday, May the 30th edition of our video devotionals, and we appreciate you being with us today. And of course, we call this Marvelous Monday. Typically, it's the beginning of the work week and school week. Today, of course, is Memorial Day, so many of you, if not all, are off due to the Memorial Day observance. And so we appreciate you being with us today. Some of you may be traveling. This might be the beginning of a vacation. Maybe you'll just take the day and relax or do some things you want to do. But at any rate, it's Memorial Day. So we just want to say, because it's Memorial Day, it's very important that we as a nation remember those who, because of war, their lives were given. The term, the ultimate sacrifice, given everything they've got, which is their life, so that we could have freedom and preserve that. And God, of course, gives us that. But God uses people to maintain it and to preserve it, and we want to remember those. As a matter of fact, I'm dressed up because at 10 o'clock in our city here, High Point, there will be a Memorial Day observance. They've asked me to pray at this event, and there'll be a wreath laying. There'll be, I know we have a speaker, retired United States Marine Corps Brigadier General, will be speaking, and bagpipes, and just a time to reflect and remember those who gave their life, and to be thankful for the families that who gave their loved ones so that we could have this. So we just want to say that on behalf of Memorial Day and this observance. We are going to be in the book of Job this morning, just very briefly here. We're going to be in Job chapter 16, and we'll look at verse number 21 and kind of continue along that theme. So we appreciate everybody who watches, and thank you for all the contributions by either just watching or the comments and recognitions that you make. Otherwise, we appreciate you. All right, so here's Job. It's chapter 16. He's already had, I think, two of the four friends already speak, and of course, it's not been according to what their perception is. Their perception is, it is according to their perception. Their perception is God is punishing Job, and Job is in a wrong position, and that's just not the case. And of course, Job will respond back and say some things, and much of what he said sounds like he's speaking to God, and they're just hearing that. But here's what he says here in chapter 16, verse 21. He said, "Oh, that one might plead for man." "Oh, that one might plead for a man with God, as a man pleadeth for his neighbor." You know, we use the word intercession where we go on behalf of others in prayer. I know at church last evening, there was a lady. She's very concerned about a loved one in a kind of a desperate situation. And I said, look, at this point, there's things we can't do, but we can pray, and we can get a hold of God on his behalf. And Job is saying here, "Oh, that one might plead for a man with God, as a man pleadeth for his neighbor." So on this day, Memorial Day, as we think about a nation that certainly needs us to plead on behalf of a nation. Certainly there's individuals we pray for. We pray for people we know. We pray for the sick. We pray for people that their spiritual conditions are not what they need to be. We pray for people to be encouraged. We pray for people to continue. We pray for ministries. We pray for just a lot of situations and people. But as a whole, think about a nation on this Memorial Day as we think about how a nation needs our prayers. We need to plead for our nation to God. Just like if I was pleading for another individual on their behalf, for whatever reasons, then may we plead for a nation to God. And may we do that today on this day. Remember that. Just plead and say, Lord, I pray for our leaders. I pray for our military. I pray for our police force, those who work the highways, like the Highway State Patrol, the sheriff's departments, everybody that protects us as the military, law enforcement, and all of that. May we plead for each other as citizens, that we can be a nation worthy that God would bless us. And certainly God has blessed us. And there's in many situations we're not worthy of that, but God has blessed us as a nation. But let's take Job's thought there in Job's plea, where he says that we might plead for a man with God. And as we think about individuals, certainly, but think about on behalf of a nation, that we would plead with God to help us. You know, 2 Chronicles 7:14 certainly comes into mind. May we be in that rightful position ourselves to go to God and ask God to help us to heal our land. And so we're just asking for that today on this Memorial Day. And I pray that you have a safe day. Hope you're healthy. And we'll see you tomorrow on what we call Thankful Tuesday. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, and hope you have a great day.